Many times, I think, our imperfect conception of what sin is all about makes it all the harder for us to overcome it. That is, we tend to think of sin as breaking a set of rules or violating a list of do's and don'ts. And we think that if we can just apply enough willpower to resist the temptation to break the law, well, then we'll have defeated sin. And so we try, and invariably we fail. Now, a better understanding of sin is to think of it not as any individual act of disobedience, but as a defect in the way that all of us are wired. In one of his more insightful children's books, Dr. Seuss says of certain characters that they have kinks in their soul. And that's actually a good description, I think, of what sin is all about. It's not so much a set of bad acts, rather it's a kink in our souls that entices us to act badly. And now understanding sin in these terms, I think, has some practical advantages. As long as we think of sin as an act or a set of acts that we need to avoid, we'll spend all of our energy wrestling with temptation. Now, for sure, we ought to wrestle with temptation whenever it comes along, but wouldn't it be a better solution to address that kink in our souls so that we didn't feel the temptation in the first place? So invite the Spirit to begin working in your soul. Ask for release from the temptations that govern your sinful actions. It won't happen overnight, but in time you'll come to understand what the Apostle Paul meant when he wrote that we were once slaves to sin, but through Christ we become slaves to righteousness.